So the topic of today is lead journeys. We discovered that most consumers, all they really want at the beginning is some answers. How much can I afford to buy? How much can I save if I refinance? What do they do if they don't call you? They Google it and they see all these competitors, banks, other mortgage brokers, lead aggregators, and they start engaging with those websites. And guess what happens when they're on social media the next day? They continue seeing those ads because these websites, they all plant a little cookie. From then on, they're just tagged across all platforms. So these lead sellers, let's talk about them a little bit. As you know, there are a lot of companies that are specializing in generating leads. And you know every year cost is going up, quality is going down. Sometimes they make false promises. When you call the lead was expecting something completely different. And worse, they own the consumer journey. They own that brand. It's not you. And you become dependent on that. What if I were to tell you that there is now a new product, that it's interactive, it's branded to you, it's fully customizable by you, and offers the prospects exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for instant result, they get it. It also generates along the way a verified lead that comes to you. You get instantly alerted. There's easy way to track it, and it's also integrated. These leads are submitted into your CRM for the next step. So this is the lead journey landing page. The URL of this is unique to you. And you can have many different URLs. You don't just have one. You can track them separately. Brand it. You can change languages. Your contact information is there. And this area is fully customizable. You also have two call to actions. This landing page has a URL attached to it, and you can share that in any way you want. If somebody clicks on this area, they land on the pre-qual lead journey. If somebody clicks on the refi, they go to the refinance lead journey. Now, the cool part is that each one of these lead journeys actually has its own direct link as well. So you could share this link specifically with a client who wants to get pre-qualified, this link specifically for someone who wants to see their savings for a refi, and this link for someone you have no idea. It's generally used for marketing. Where can you place your lead journey link? Well, let's say you have the landing page. You can have a nice call to action on your website that directs them here, and the lead travels to your CRM from here. You can put in your email signature for pre-qual or for refi or general landing page. Soon, you're going to be able to put it on your website calculator as a banner. And let's say you want to create a custom campaign. Well, now you can direct your email campaign to this particular link, social post, Google Ads, print ads that directs people to a specific lead journey campaign. And if you ever working with real estate agents, you can actually generate a unique lead journey that's co-branded and tell them, share this with any of your clients, any of your prospects, and the lead comes to both of us. We had the question about how does it work for large brokerages? Well, if you ever create an ad campaign, Google Ads, or even on your brokerage website, and you create a special lead journey, we have the technology to locate all your agents, send a lead to all your agents simultaneously so everyone gets an equal chance to review it without the contact information, of course. The first agent that accepts the lead, we can now push that lead directly into that agent's specific CRM account. So that way your leads are responded within 5 minutes or even sooner. This only works for larger brokerages. There's some work involved, but we have this available. We have two packages available, Pro and Pro Plus. Lead Journeys is part of both. And right now there's a promotion where we give you 50 verified leads to start off. If you go past your 50 verified leads, service remains uninterrupted and extra opportunities are built per lead. We would charge a small fee. Co-branded is part of it. CRM integration is part of it, Pro and Pro Plus. And then you have down here, you have property financing sheet. It's in Power Up to Pro. It's included in Pro Plus. Website calculators, if you want them, it's available in Pro Plus. You can also have it as a Power Up in Pro. And then co-branded partner apps, which I talked about a few months ago. That is ability for a real estate agent to have their own branded app so they could share with all their prospects, networks, and you, as the mortgage agent in the background, are partner up and you receive all the leads. Demo time. So let's do a pre-qual lead journey together, and then I will show you how to customize it. Let's get started here. So the prospect would be entering in their info. They can see a nice progress here. They can jump to any of the spots. Are you a Canadian citizen? Yes. If you weren't, it would be a foreign buyer tax that would be imposed in specific provinces. Are you a first-time buyer? If you said no, we're going to ask you if you own other properties. Are you buying a house or condo? And as you know, the newly built home may qualify for a 30-year insured mortgage. And one of the things that most people don't know is that PreQual actually estimates property taxes, condo fees, and heat expenses. How do you plan to use this property? You have your four options here. You either live there, you want to fully rent it out, partially rent it out, or it'll be a second home. If you do choose, I will fully rent it out, you have the opportunity to add in rental income in here. I'll just go with that plan to live here. How much have you saved up? So you can use the slider or you can enter in the details. And this prequal is actually super intelligent. It doesn't use all this money towards your down payment. It actually reserves and protects the home buyer for their closing costs. So intelligently allocates perfect amount for closing costs in such a way that your purchase power is maximized. It actually runs through all the different options, insured, uninsured, insurable, this much down payment, that much down payment. It runs about 6,000 to 8,000 iterations until it finds the highest purchase price that this person can afford. They can enter in their current credit card balance and their limits. They can add additional, they can add a car loan, and they can actually add all their liabilities because that does affect their TDS. Employment type, gross annual household income. Let's go down here. How would you rate your credit? Now, as you can tell, this is not just a general lead. This is a verified high intent lead. We also verify the contact information because we don't want you to get spammed. They get a code. And then finally, the prospect gets the results. And let me share my phone as well. I just got a push notification here. New prequal lead. And tapping on it gives me all the details and I can contact the person right away, right from your app. All right, let's walk through this because this is beta. So things will change a little bit. We have the top part where they see the max purchase price, how much down payment was used from the $100,000, mortgage insurance, mortgage amount, total monthly cost. They see it right here because most consumers are not just concerned with mortgage payments, they also want to know what is this actually going to cost me per month? Property taxes, heat expenses, rental income. They get their closing cost built in here and some details about the mortgage, the stress test rate, where it's insured, if it's a 30-year AM, and then a section about how to improve. So let me show you how we can actually make one of these. Okay, so this is your admin dashboard. This is where you can log in. Doesn't matter what subscription plan you have, whether you're on a free plan, on a base plan, Pro Plus. If you have the mobile app, you can scan this and get it. And I will put this link actually here. It's admin.bendigi.com. So the way to log in is very simple. You go to settings, right on your app, there's a button called web login. You get a little camera screen, and then you just hold it against this and you're in. This is your web admin dashboard where you can see your contacts, your leads, additional tools, your scenarios that you worked on, the reports that you generated, realtor partners, website calculators, the property financing sheet, and lead journeys. Each one of these rows is a campaign. So I created a bunch of campaigns. They all have a unique link, as you can tell. Now I'm going to create one for today at Lead Journey, call it Win-Win. You can see right away, I see the preview of what my landing page can look like. I can customize that. Hey team. Now, why would you want to customize this? If you want to send it out to a specific group of people or a specific ad that you're building up on your social media, and you want the messaging and copy to match exactly what you're talking about. You have the link to share, that's the landing page. Now, if you go to Prequal, under the Prequal tab, this is a specific lead journey just for the pre-qualification. And I can also change this too. Hello, win-win, and I can save this. Now, if I were to share this link, people will only be able to see the prequel, but if I share this link on the landing page, they will see both options. So let's go to this one here. You can see that the text is right away there, and I can actually click on prequel, and I will go to my customized prequel lead journey. And you can now generate as many campaigns as you like, as many lead journeys as you like. You can customize them differently, you can co-brand them, and for each one of them, you can see how many people started the lead journey and how many have completed.